Pokemon Go Equinox event is released later today as Niantic launches a brand new update to the game, with double Stardust, rare 2km eggs and a new super incubator. Here's everything you need to know, including the start date and time. Niantic Pokemon Go event countdown. Equinox start date. Time following massive Mewtwo update. Pokemon Go Equinox event update. The Equinox event is drawing ever closer, and there's some rumors swirling around that today's event could potentially be much bigger than first believed. Some trainers are speculating that the event could feature some new Pokemon. Perhaps even new Gen 3 baby Pokemon. The reasoning behind this is fairly straightforward. The Equinox event has, rather strangely, opted to give trainers the ability to earn 3x XP for registering new Pokemon. Which, as we've mentioned, is a little odd given that the majority of the player base should have accumulated the majority of Pokemon for the Pokédex by now. As such, some believe that today's event could secretly launch some new Pokemon that actually gives fans a reason to seek out that 3x XP bonus. Of course, the theories are completely unsubstantiated and it's far from a sure deal. But it's something for fans to keep an eye out for, because with Niantic you never know. Related articles. Original story. The new Pokemon Go Equinox event is set to begin later today as Niantic switches focus from the raids to a more traditional event that Pokemon Go players were used to in the first year of the game. While this summer has been dominated with various raid-related updates, the Equinox event takes things right back to basics, with plenty of in-game bonuses. Ironically, it's what some of the game's biggest fans on the Silph Road have been demanding, after growing weary with the seemingly never-ending legendary raid updates. This new Equinox event gets underway at 9 p.m. tonight, Friday, September 22nd, and will last for 10 days, coming to an end on October 2nd, also finishing at 9 p.m. British Summer Time in the UK. During the event, players can earn double Stardust for catching Pokemon and hatching eggs. In addition, trainers will be able to collect special 2km eggs at Pokestops and gyms which will hatch ultra-rare Pokemon such as Chansey, Mareep, Larvitar, and more. Unfortunately, Niantic HASNT announced what other Pokemon will be included in the 2km eggs. In addition to this, trainers can get a major bonus triple XP when discovering brand new Pokemon for the first time. However, by now we imagine most trainers have already captured most Pokemon species. Thinking of taking on Mewtwo in one of the new exclusive raid battle feature, you'll want to use these 6 Pokemon with these move sets to stand the best possible chance of winning. With cool autumn nights quickly approaching in the northern hemisphere and sunny spring days arriving in the southern hemisphere, we thought it would be the perfect time to celebrate the coming equinox with an in-game event. New seasons mean new adventures, reads a blog post on Niantic's website. On top of the aforementioned bonuses, Niantic are also launching a new in-game item in the form of the Super Incubator, which hatches eggs 1.5 times faster than your average incubator. According to Pokemon Go Hub, the Super Incubator has already been added to the game's master file ahead of the actual event. Data miners have even been able to acquire a bit of information about this new item, such as it will be available in event sale boxes. It applies a 0.66666667 distance multiplier, resulting in 1.5x faster hatching. It breaks after 3 usages, not after 1. Different from what the earlier translation files hint, Go Hub has also worked out a brand new full Super Incubator distance chart, illustrating how much faster it will be to hatch using the new incubator. 2km eggs will now hatch in just 1.3333 km. 5km eggs will now hatch in just 3.3333 km. 10km eggs will now hatch in just 6.6666 km. Unfortunately, there's still no update on how much the new Super Incubator will cost in the in-game shop. This new Pokemon Go event follows what's been quite an exciting week for Pokemon Go players eager to battle the game's toughest raid Pokemon yet, Mewtwo. Earlier this week, Niantic issues a whole new batch of Mewtwo X raid invitations around the world, but primarily in Europe and Asia. Previously, these special X raids were only available in specific locations worldwide. However, the increasing amount of invitations suggests the game is slowly approaching a full X raid release. Based on reports, these latest X-Raid tests appear to be focused far more on gyms that are twinned with sponsored Starbucks locations. The only area where X-Raid invitations were reported in non-sponsored gyms is in Chester, UK, where the Great Heritage event took place. If you haven't raided at one of the sponsored gyms inside Unibail malls, it's not possible to receive an invitation, explained the Pokemon Go experts at PokemonGoHub.com. They have solid reasons to believe that X-raid testing will intensify and soon expand outside sponsored locations in Europe and Asia, as the current test includes almost exclusively sponsored Pokestops. This is a pattern that's emerged from previous Niantic's releases in EU and Asia. Sponsors get it first, then the rest of the gyms stops. Australia is not included in this raid test, but we've got reports of new cities in the US and Japan getting X-raids in this wave. Should NT be too long before they come to Australia either? Stay tuned for more info. For details on each of the game's legendary Pokemon, such as their IV's best movesets and how to successfully defeat and counter them in raid battles, simply click on the link below for more details. Articuno Moltres Zapdos Lugia Entei Raikou Usuakun Mewtwo related articles.